What happens when the image of a perfect family unravels for all the world to see?
Hey everyone, Garrett here. Can't wait to dive into today's topic.
And I'm Leah, super excited for today's episode. Welcome to Laid Back Learning with Leah and Garrett.
All right, let's set the stage for this one. Today we're talking about the Ruby Franke child abuse case.
I once followed a family vlog thinking it was all fun and games. Then, bam, they announced they sold their house to join a traveling circus. Turns out, not everything is what it seems online.
Wow, that's a twist. Vlogs do have that power to surprise us. Here's a story of expectations getting flipped in a big way.
Let's open the book on this. Here's something to get us started. Ruby Franke, a name that's become synonymous with controversy, was once part of the YouTube family vlogging sensation 8 Passengers.
Right. A family vlogger is someone who shares videos about their family's daily lives. It sounds wholesome, right? It worked for Ruby Franke from 2015, with her channel quickly gaining popularity.
And a YouTuber is just that, someone who creates content for YouTube. Ruby's channel grew to 2.5 million subscribers, but there's a dark side when the perfect family picture starts showing cracks.
Let's dig into this. By 2020, criticisms began mounting against Ruby's disciplinary methods with her children. We're talking methods that many found way too harsh.
That's close to the heart of it. Around this time, public scrutiny intensified, especially after reports surfaced from neighbors and even Ruby's eldest daughter, Sherry Franke.
The channel, once beloved, saw a sharp decline in subscribers. Simultaneously, within the family, things were unraveling too. Ruby and her husband, Kevin Franke, separated in 2022.
And here's where it gets really interesting. While these personal struggles were unfolding, public concern was amplified by social media platforms like Reddit. People were discussing whether this family was what they claimed to be.
Okay, let's roll on. By August 2023, Ruby and Jody Hildebrandt, the mental health coach she partnered with, were arrested on charges of felony aggravated child abuse. This was a massive turning point.
Aggravated child abuse is like a severe form of harm to a child, right? Ruby later pled guilty to 4 such counts, bringing legal closure to a very public family saga.
She was sentenced in 2024, facing 4 to 30 years in prison. And while this may have closed one chapter, Sherry, her daughter, decided to write a memoir about her experiences.
Her memoir, The House of My Mother, A Daughter's Quest for Freedom, was published in 2025. It's a deeply personal narrative that sheds light on what was actually happening, beyond what the cameras captured.
Next up, we've got this big question about whether these incidents were taken out of context. Did the editing distort an honest portrayal of their life or not? What do you think, Leah?
Let's unpack this. There is some truth there. I think that editing can definitely skew things, but patterns, like the kind shown here, seem hard to ignore. How about you?
I'm all about that perspective. There's something to be said for giving people the benefit of the doubt, but unchecked, it becomes dangerous.
Totally get where you're coming from. And when public judgments move faster than facts, the lines get blurred.
Okay, let's move on. Hulu's docuseries Devil in the Family, The Fall of Ruby Franke, really digs deep into how pop culture treated this. It's a compelling narrative.
Can you believe that's even a thing? The way these scandals are portrayed can totally redefine or reinforce public opinions.
Absolutely, it mirrors societal issues. Studying topics like these exposes viewers to the intense impact of social media on perceptions and realities.
And that's where we'll leave it for now. Always more to learn and reflect on, especially with the evolving landscape of digital safety and media accountability.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Learning. Stay curious and stay safe out there, folks.
And remember to keep those critical thinking caps on. Until next time.